Hey what's up guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid review. I'm actually relatively disappointed and I guess delighted with the point, but disappointed not getting the 3 points. Alright, there's a lot to talk about again. Now, this is one of those games where you have to be winning, and luckily for us, Sevilla did choose Celta Vigo this week. But the likes of Atletico Madrid and Barcelona both won their respective games against Valencia and Alaves, which really isn't helpful for us whatsoever. Right, but let's just focus on our season and our own game, right? So, let's talk about the goals. Boy, what a goal that was. Nah, actually, I'm not gonna make the joke. I literally have not that much mood. If you guys did see today's stream though, we recorded the entire stream, made the entire games, and they didn't record. And yeah, my day has just been absolutely horrible. But hey, and the Real Madrid drew as well. But boy, with the header past Courtois, don't know what the defense was doing. Didn't mark him tight enough, and a free header really. Then another mistake. This is from Mendy. I don't know what he was doing. He just didn't cover the left hand side, and Mila, who actually got sent off against us in the Copa de España or Copa del Rey, scored. At that point when it was a 76th minute, 2-0 down, I was like, I'm so down. And I even put it on Twitter as well. My Twitter link, of course, will be down in the description below. I don't really use Twitter that much, to be honest. I'm starting to try to use Instagram more, and yeah. But I put it on Twitter and say, you know what, it's so depressing. I can't even be asked to do a Real Madrid review now. It was when it was 2-0. And then we got a penalty. I think we got 2 penalties, by the way. We'll talk about the Benzema missed penalty and his horrifying, not really horrifying, but his injury as well. But Modric scores from the penalty. The penalty was awarded, I think it was off the handball of Mila as well. So we got a penalty and we scored. And then 92 minutes in, Vinicius Jr. keeps the ball in play, sends a cross in, no one's marking, a free header again, and then Militão, 2-2. I was buzzing. I would take a point. That's what I'll say. And I also put it on Twitter. At least we got a 2-0 draw. It's so much better than a 2-0 or 2-1 defeat, But let's talk about the big problems. Now, I don't think I need a note this time. But firstly, Vini Jr. will miss the game against Granada, so we're Karim Benzema now. The problem with Benzema was, I think his left hamstring got an injury, which I hope isn't gonna be serious. I hope it's just gonna be, like maybe a couple of weeks at most. I don't want it to be something serious, because we don't need Benzema to be out now. We genuinely don't need him to be out. It just wouldn't help us whatsoever. Don't be a serious injury, please. Just a few days. Vini Jr. got a yellow card, got booked, which means he will miss the game against Granada as well. It'll be a bit of a difficult one. How are we gonna do without both Vini and Benz? I don't know. But hopefully Benz's injury isn't going to be horrible, like I just said. Now, Benzema missed the penalty, and the penalty, I feel both penalties were deserved. One, he tripped Vinny down the first one. Benzema, I think, hit the bar, or went over. Either one or two. As long as I know and everyone knows, it didn't go in. Secondly, obviously, like I just said, it was off the hand of Mila, so it was 2 penalties. One was taken, and this is the problem, right? You gotta take your chances when it comes to you, right? I feel like, if you don't take your chances, a penalty, you gotta take it, right? Don't go for risk, just slot it into the bottom corner, right? Left, right, middle. Don't try to hit it too far, don't try to hit it top right, because a lot of time when you try to do that, it might not work out, right? And that's not saying, oh, hit the bottom and, hit it wide and you will score definitely. But play it safe, don't try this, right? And I feel like we deserved a win in this game. We were the much better side with more chances, but Elche actually took their chances, and back to the point, right? Teams like Elche, Cardiff, Who else was on that team? Also, Suno. I think we drew new with them. Who else with us? Hetafe. These are the teams who are mid-table to relegation battle teams that we can't beat, and we gotta change this, right? I don't want us to constantly drop points and crucial big points as well against these teams. And apart from La Liga, Sheriff in the Champions League, these are teams we should be beating, but because of missed chances, because poor defensively, we are slipping away. And yes, you could say yes, Sevilla drew as well. They dropped 2 points as well, but they're only 4 points behind us. And you look at the gap before, it was it not what? How many was it? It was at least 6 points a few weeks ago. Was it on 9 points? But now it's down to 4, and I'm still confident we can, do something and still hold on to them, or hold on to this lead in the La Liga. And I still feel like we will win the La Liga this season. But Sevilla are putting real pressure on us. They themselves have been doing really well. I kind of agree. Like, we got away with it. We kind of got a bit lucky, right? We got a point. Elche were looking to get all 3 points. In the 76th minute, I was looking at the team and I was shaking my head. I was like, why? Why are we doing this? We're gonna blow this title league. But then 2 goals from Modric and Militão kind of rescued us something. I would rather take a 1 point than 0 points. I would rather walk away. Okay, I'm sure a 2-0 draw is not what anybody wanted, especially from the Real Madrid side, right? I'm sure Elche wanted a win too, by the way. And they could have had the win as well. But from a Real Madrid perspective, we want all 3 points, right? But if we can't get 3 points, we gotta at least get a point, really. And we did get a point. So I feel like there's something positive to be. But the negative side is we dropped 2 points. The positive side is we gained 1 point. So you can kind of understand, what it is like at the moment. But hey, not much else to really talk about in that team. I feel like a few players were quite bad. Vasquez, not great, is it? Eden Hazard, no. He did have one good game, but not really. Like today, Mendy was like he had a chance in the first half that just went wide, but the goal that we conceded in the second goal was fully his fault, really. Courtois, I don't think the goals were really, something he could have stopped, really. I feel like the defense was a bit poor today. Midfield was alright. Modric scored, obviously. The forwards, Vini was the best player in terms of the forwards. I feel like the best players I looked at this team was probably Militão, Modric, and Vini. If I can find something positive out of 2 goal scorers and Vini, who put on a somewhat decent performance. Benzema was a little bit shocking. Hazard just, I don't think Hazard's ever going to get to his best. The midfield was alright, apart from maybe I said alright, but maybe Modric is alright. The defense is was a bit poor today, and Courtois not really to be blamed for the goals. But hey, we move on against Bilbao in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals. It's gonna be a good game. How many times are we gonna have to play Bilbao? How many times do I have to put Bilbao as my thumbnail? I genuinely don't know. But hey, one thing I can say is I'm a little bit disappointed, yet at least feeling a little bit positive about it. 1 point is better than 0, but 3 points is definitely better than 1. So it's what it is, isn't it? In football, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you draw. But hey, yeah, hopefully we don't get that against these teams anymore, because we should really be beating these teams. But hey, that is going to be the end of today's Real Madrid review. Might be a bit of a shorter video today, but I ain't got like 25 different notes to talk about. Hit the like button if you guys did enjoy today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't already. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace!